You ever wonder if your workouts are actually working or just wearing you down? Here's the brutal truth. 99% of what's out there is built to exhaust you, not build you. And once you see what I'm about to show you, there's no unseeing it. Because everything you thought you knew about training, exercises, volume, split routines, is about to get torched by something that doesn't care about tradition. Only results. This isn't another bro routine with a catchy name. This is what happens when artificial intelligence studies over 2 million workouts, filters out everything that doesn't directly build muscle, and delivers the most efficient training plan ever created. No fluff, no wasted movements, just pure, proven muscle-building data from a system that sees patterns no human coach ever could. The crazy part? It's not 20 exercises. It's not hours in the gym. It's 5 key decisions, 5 moves, 5 shifts in how you train. And if you apply them, your body won't just change, it'll transform. Fast. But this isn't for everyone. This is for the ones who've hit walls. The ones training hard, yet stuck looking the same. The ones blaming their genetics, when the real problem was the plan all along. This video is your reset button. It's your chance to erase everything that's been slowing you down. And finally, train in a way that actually works. If this is already hitting close to home, hit that subscribe button. Because what's coming next might just change the way you train forever. Hold on tight, because this next part will flip your entire understanding of training upside down. What the AI did that no human could. It started with a question no coach ever really answered. What's the fastest, most efficient way to build muscle? Most expected something like eat more protein, sleep 8 hours, or lift heavier. But the AI's response? Ruthless. It said, delete everything that doesn't build muscle. And then it did exactly that. No emotion, no mercy. This machine analyzed more data than any human could in 1,000 lifetimes. Millions of workouts, logs, studies, progress reports. Every movement got run through one filter. Does this actually cause muscle growth? Yes or no? If the answer wasn't a hard yes, it got deleted. Gone. Wiped clean. And what was left? A shockingly tight system that makes most traditional programs look like busy work. No filler, no fake volume, just raw efficiency. While most routines mix dozens of exercises just to feel complete, this stripped-down blueprint exposed the fluff. It hit only what matters, and proved that less, when done right, hits harder. But it didn't stop at cutting the fat. The AI went further. It restructured everything around 3 key questions. Does this movement target the right muscle? Does it stimulate that muscle enough to grow? And can you recover fast enough to hit it again that same week? Simple, sharp, no guesswork. And the wildest part? The entire answer boiled down to just 5 exercises. Not 20, not 10. 5 movements that deliver maximum return, minimum waste. But that's just one piece of the puzzle. And what comes next will show you why the first exercise made the cut, and why skipping it might be the reason you're still not growing. Exercise 1. Trap bar deadlift. If there's one move the AI refused to delete, it was this. The trap bar deadlift sat at the top of the list, and for good reason. No other movement hits so many muscles at once while keeping your recovery intact. It's raw efficiency in motion. Glutes, hamstrings, quads, traps, core, all firing hard. And it does it with far less risk than traditional deadlifts. Why? Because the trap bar centers the load. That means less pressure on your lower back, more balance in your lift, and more freedom to load heavy without fear. It's like driving a Formula One car with SUV stability. All the power, none of the chaos. That's what makes real progress possible. Because when you can lift heavy without breaking down, you grow faster. Period. The AI uncovered the silent killer of gains. People training too hard to recover, or too soft to grow. The trap bar deadlift crushes that dilemma. It lets you train with real intensity, in a way your joints and nervous system can handle. And that gives you something most lifters never achieve: consistency. There's another twist. The metabolic hit from this lift is massive. It spikes your heart rate like a cardio session disguised as strength work. You finish drenched, breathing heavy, but not wrecked. That quick recovery lets you train it more often, which means more growth in less time. Think you need 5 kinds of squats and 2 leg presses in one workout to build big legs? Think again. The trap bar deadlift builds real lower body density with just one move. Less time in the gym, more results in the mirror. And the next movement? It targets the one muscle group almost everyone struggles to grow. And finally, cracks the code on how to fix it. Exercise 2. Incline dumbbell press. Upper chest. The most ignored, underdeveloped part of the body in most lifters. And that's a problem, because it's exactly what gives your torso that full, athletic, strong look. The AI found that 99% of people never truly grow this area. And the reason? They're using the wrong movements. That's why the incline dumbbell press made the cut. Unlike flat bench or barbell presses, this hits the upper pecs directly, with more control, better range, and far less joint stress. Dumbbells allow your arms to move naturally, creating deeper stretch, stronger contractions, and a smoother path, all without wrecking your shoulders. And that small shift, it's a game changer. According to the AI, real muscle growth comes from tension under stretch, and dumbbells unlock that tension like no machine or bar ever could. You're hitting fibers that barbell presses simply miss. It's like you've been sleeping on half your chest, and now you're finally waking it up. Then there's the balance factor. With dumbbells, both sides work independently. That forces symmetry, cleans up imbalances, and keeps your dominant side from stealing reps. Less compensation, more focus, better gains. Exactly what upper chest development needs. And the best part? This exercise fits seamlessly into any high-performance, minimalist routine. It's simple, scalable, and brutally effective. No need to keep switching it out. Once you lock it in, it just works. But hold up. The next move looks easy, until you actually try it right. And when you do, you'll see why the AI calls this one the silent killer. Exercise 3. Bulgarian split squat. If the barbell squat is the king of leg day, the Bulgarian split squat is the assassin in the shadows. It looks simple, until the first rep humbles you. That's exactly why the AI locked this one in. It delivers an insane intensity with minimal equipment and even less mercy. There's no hiding here. Each leg works solo. That means no compensating, no cheating, no dominant side saving the weak one. You're forced to fix imbalances, stabilize your core, and drive every inch of the movement with real control. Quads, glutes, hamstrings, all lit up, all under pressure. Here's the shocker. You don't even need much weight. The AI found that the muscle stimulus from Bulgarian split squats rivals heavy compound lifts. That's right. You get legit hypertrophy with less load and way less joint stress. Safer, smarter, more sustainable. And there's another kicker. The AI uncovered a pattern. The people who mastered this exercise had fewer injuries, better symmetry, and way more consistent leg growth. Why? Because it forces adaptation. Fast. Your body has no choice but to step up or fall apart. That pressure builds serious strength. Yes, the learning curve is steep, but that's the point. It teaches you to move better, control your form, and build real resilience. And if your back hurts every time you go heavy on squats, this might be the fix that finally unlocks your progress. Speaking of unlocking, the next move targets the most misunderstood muscle group of all. And it's the secret weapon for building a wide, dense, dominant back. Exercise 4. Weighted chin-up. If there's one move that separates lifters from real builders, it's this. Weighted chin-ups aren't just a tougher pull-up. They're a full-body checkpoint. And the AI didn't hesitate. This was hands down the most efficient back builder it found across all the data. Here's why. While machines and rows often scatter the tension, chin-ups dial it in. Lats, biceps, rear delts, traps, forearms, they all fire together in perfect sync. And when you add weight, that tension multiplies. It's a vertical war against gravity. Your body has to adapt. Fast. The AI broke it down. One properly executed set of weighted chin-ups can trigger more growth than 4 sloppy sets on a lat pull-down. Efficiency is the name of the game here. Fewer sets, bigger impact, faster progress. But there's another layer. Progression is clean and simple. Start with body weight, get strong, then slowly add load. No need to swap exercises every week. No tricks, no burnout, just steady overload. The exact method that builds serious mass. And if you still think chin-ups are just for athletes, think again. The AI crowned this the #1 upper body movement for total muscular activation. When done right, it beats rows, beats pull-downs, beats the entire machine section of your gym. But the final exercise? That one's the most overlooked. Yet it's the move that changes your mirror game fast. Exercise 5. Standing dumbbell overhead press. Want to look like you actually train? It starts with shoulders. And nothing builds that broad, powerful, athletic frame faster than the standing dumbbell overhead press. The AI was crystal clear. This move is non-negotiable. Unlike seated presses or machines, this one turns your whole body into part of the lift. Delts, traps, triceps, core, they all engage to stabilize and drive the weight. No backrest, no shortcuts, just raw vertical strength. It's you versus gravity, and gravity never misses a rep. The AI confirmed it. Standing free weight movements trigger more muscle activation than their seated or machine versions. And dumbbells? They let your joints move naturally, reducing strain and unlocking safer, stronger pressing mechanics. More volume, fewer injuries. That's how you build for the long haul. Here's the bonus. This press is stupid easy to progress. Start light, nail the form, then build up week by week. Your shoulders get thicker, your frame gets wider, and your waist looks tighter, even if the scale barely moves. That visual impact hits fast and hard. Yet most people skip it. Why? It's hard. It's humbling. It exposes weakness. But the AI showed one undeniable fact. People who mastered this lift transformed their upper body faster than anyone else. No tricks, no fancy variations, just consistent, focused pressing. And now that you've got the 5 core moves down, it's time to put them together in a weekly routine that actually fits real life, real recovery, and real growth. The ideal training frequency according to AI. Here's one of the biggest lies in training. More is better. The AI called that out immediately. After analyzing thousands of recovery logs, growth patterns, and real-world results, it uncovered a brutal truth. Training too often can stall your gains just as fast as training too little. What it found was a sweet spot, about 48 hours of recovery per muscle group. Less than that, you're hitting inflamed tissue, slowing growth. More than that, you're missing the perfect window to stimulate again. It's a razor-thin balance. But when you hit it, gains come faster than ever. The data pointed to this rhythm. Train each muscle group 2 to 3 times per week. And here's the magic number: between 10 to 20 hard sets per muscle per week. That's it. Not 40 sets. Not until failure every time. Just focused intensity within that range. That's where most lifters made their biggest jumps in strength and size. But there's another twist. Instead of splitting training by muscle, chest Monday, back Tuesday, legs never, the AI found it works better to split by movement. Push, pull, hinge, squat, carry. This lets you train more often without frying the same areas over and over. It's smarter volume, higher frequency, less burnout. And forget marathon workouts. You don't need 2 hours in the gym. What works is a tight, efficient plan with just enough volume, just enough recovery, and room to come back stronger each session. Still, even with perfect volume and perfect frequency, one tiny mistake can kill your progress. And it happens in the one place nobody pays attention to: your rest between sets. The right way to rest between sets. This is where most people throw away their results, and they don't even know it. Rest between sets. Sounds boring, right? But the AI uncovered something shocking. This tiny detail can make or break your entire workout. Here's what it found. 2 people can do the same lift with the same weight, same reps, same number of sets, and one grows while the other flatlines. The difference? Rest timing. The one who rested correctly kept their strength across all sets. And sustained strength equals consistent tension, which means real growth. So, what's the magic number? 60 to 120 seconds. Rest less than that, and you're too fatigued to lift properly. Rest more than that, and your body cools off, killing your momentum. Both lead to weaker sets, less stimulus, and slower gains. But here's where it gets deeper. The type of rest depends on the movement. Heavy compound lifts? You need 2 to 3 minutes. Isolation work? 1 minute is usually enough. That tiny shift keeps intensity high without burning you out. Simple, but crucial. Now for the silent killer: distractions. The AI flagged phone use as a major disruptor. Checking messages, scrolling, even taking a quick selfie. These micropauses ruin your neurological recovery. You lose focus. You come back under-recovered. Your performance drops, and with it, your muscle gains. So no, rest isn't downtime. It's part of the workout. Manage it right, and you'll lift more, recover better, and grow faster. Blow it off, and you'll stall, no matter how hard you train. But there's still one last myth standing. Maybe the oldest one in the game. That you have to lift heavy to grow. You don't have to lift heavy to grow. Let's kill the myth right now. Lifting heavier doesn't always mean growing bigger. The AI data made this painfully clear. It's not about how much weight you can lift. It's about how much tension you can create where it counts. And sometimes, going too heavy is exactly what holds you back. The problem? Most people chase numbers instead of results. They load up the bar, grind out reps with trash form, and wonder why their joints hurt, but their muscles haven't changed. The AI exposed this as a dead-end strategy. Why? Because growth happens under controlled, consistent stress, not chaos. The key isn't just load, It's time under tension, range of motion, and movement quality. And when you dial those in, moderate weights become brutally effective. The AI found that in many cases, submaximal loads, 70 to 85% of your 1-rep max, delivered better results than going all out. Why? Because the quality stayed high and the risk stayed low. It also found that constantly lifting heavy wrecks recovery. Your nervous system takes a hit, your joints get fried, and your ability to train often, which we now know drives growth, gets destroyed. That's why some of the strongest lifters hit plateaus while the smart ones keep growing. So here's the shift. Stop thinking in terms of weight. Start thinking in terms of stimulus. Is the muscle working hard, or is the movement just getting done? If you're honest about that, and you control your reps, rest, and volume, your body will change. Fast. And now, you've got the blueprint. 5 AI-approved movements, the ideal frequency, the perfect rest windows, the truth about load. What happens next is up to you. Think about what just happened. In a matter of minutes, artificial intelligence ripped apart decades of outdated training methods. It exposed the fluff, the noise, the distractions, and replaced it all with a plan that's simple, surgical, and brutally effective. 5 exercises, 1 clear frequency, smart recovery, real progression, no guesswork, no gimmicks, just what works, backed by more data than any human coach could ever process. And here's the real shift. You're not stuck anymore. You're not guessing. You're not hoping. You're finally in control. Because now, your workouts aren't just effort, they're precision. And that's when the growth begins. But now comes the most important part. Doing it. Knowing this and going back to whatever training is wasting the most powerful shortcut science has ever revealed. The AI already did the hard work. It filtered, analyzed, optimized. The rest? It's on you. So, what's the one thing you're changing in your training after this? If this video gave you at least one aha moment, drop a like, hit subscribe, and let's keep building this together. And if you want to save this plan and use it directly in your training, screenshot the key sections and share it with someone who's been stuck for way too long. No more guessing in the gym. Now you've got the map.